Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel GMB SHOW. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The Chase viewers were quick to sing a contestant's praises during the latest installment as they were left swooning. But elsewhere, a fatal move caused Bradley Walsh to speak out. Fans of The Chase were distracted during the latest episode as they compared a stunning player to Denise Van Outen, while Bradley Walsh had some words for another contestant on the hit game show. During Friday's episode, October 4, Bradley welcomed back a brand new set of players who hoped to win big. Mary, Giles, Robin, and Torrin all gave good performances in their Cash Builder round. But standing in their way was chaser Paul Sinha, who was ready to put a spanner in the works. But despite the compelling show, fans at home appeared to lose focus as they couldn't keep their eyes off contestant number 2, Robin. Sharing their thoughts on X, one viewer said, "Robin looks like Denise Van Outen." Another gushed, "I may be slightly in love with Robin right now." A third penned, "Robin has lovely eyes." A fourth also wrote, "Robin has to be related to Denise Van Outen." Meanwhile, another added, "Robin is a really smart young lady. Is she actually older than she looks? She seems to have knowledge that an average 50-plus person would know. I'm impressed so far." Fans did get to see more of Robin as she made it through to the final round. However, it was bad news for contestant number 4, Torrin. Confident Torrin managed to accumulate £3,000 in her Cash Builder, but Paul was able to tempt her to go for the higher offer on the table during her second round. Playing for £83,000, fans at her home were backing Torrin. But by question number 2, it appeared their time on the show was short-lived. As Torrin got their question wrong, Bradley predicted that the chaser would have answered the question correctly. Turning to Torrin, he said, "Right, do you have any regrets?" But sticking to his stance, Torrin shared that he was happy he went for the higher offer. Despite his enthusiasm, it was curtains for Torrin. One fan said online, "Short but not so sweet," while another penned, "Fair play to Torrin. Is that short for Torrance?" It was an ordinary afternoon on ITV's The Chase until she walked onto the stage. Dressed in a sleek emerald blouse that shimmered beneath the studio lights, 28-year-old Layla from Bath introduced herself with an effortless smile. A publishing editor by profession, Layla had a poise that instantly caught the attention of both the studio audience and those watching at home. Within moments, social media was ablaze. Tweets poured in. "Layla on The Chase is absolutely stunning. I don't even care how much she wins. I'm just watching for her smile. Oh, Bradley looks smitten." And they weren't wrong. Bradley Walsh, ever the professional host, seemed to be fighting back a blush himself as he joked, "If I'd met someone like you in my younger days, Layla, I might have had fewer regrets in life." The audience chuckled, and Layla responded with a laugh that could have melted the chaser's icy stare. "You still have time, Bradley," she teased. Bradley gave a dramatic sigh. "I regret not becoming a poet now, or at least a contestant." But behind the laughter, something more touching began to unfold. Layla faced off against the vixen, Jenny Ryan, who raised a perfectly arched brow and smirked, "Looks and brains. Let's see if you've got both." What followed was an electric Cash Builder, where Layla secured a solid £6,000, breezing through questions about Renaissance art, 90s pop bands, and quantum theory like she'd been born in a quiz show arena. During the head-to-head, Bradley leaned in and said quietly, "You know, I've hosted this show for years, but sometimes people come on and just make me think about things. Life, choices, regrets." The cameras caught a rare moment of sincerity in his eyes. Layla glanced at him, surprised. "That's quite a thing to say before I face off with a quiz genius." Bradley chuckled. "It's just watching people like you, bright, confident. It's inspiring. Makes you want to go back and do things differently. But maybe, just maybe, I'm in the right place after all." Layla gave him a kind smile. "I think you are." With that, she stepped up to the table and faced Jenny like a woman on a mission. It was a close call. Jenny nearly caught her on a question about classic literature, but Layla pulled through with grace and confidence, earning her place in the final chase. Fans flooded forums with praise. She's got it all: beauty, brains, and humility. Layla and Bradley had such a cute moment there, didn't expect to get emotional. Although her team didn't win in the final round, it was Layla who walked away as the unofficial star of the episode. As the credits rolled, Bradley looked at her and said warmly, "No regrets having you on today, Layla. You reminded us all why we love this show." And for once, it wasn't about the money or the chasers' defeat. It was about a connection, a spark, and a gentle reminder that sometimes beauty lies not just in how you look, but in how you make others feel.